80 years ago, the United Nations is much more than an arena for the great powers to veto each other's ambitions. This is a platform for middle powers and small nations to voice and achieve our aspirations. And that is why Australia is seeking a place on the UN Security Council in 2029-30. And it is why we are bidding to co-host the 31st Conference of the Parties with our Pacific family, nations for whom climate change is more than an environmental challenge, it is an existential threat of free and fair trade, and we work to strengthen it. And as a proud member of the Pacific family, as a continent home to some of the greatest natural treasures on the planet, and as a nation blessed with the traditional resources, critical minerals, skills and sunlight and space to power the global shift to net zero, Australia is acting to meet the environmental challenge of climate change while working to seize and share the economic opportunities of renewable energy. We will meet our 2030 target of 43% emissions reduction on 2005 levels. And last week, we set our target for 2035, cutting emissions by 62 to 70%. We are honouring our commitment to the Paris Agreement and its goal of keeping global temperatures below dangerous levels. Our target is ambitious, but importantly, it is achievable. We were part of the first peacekeeping operation under UN authority, launched the Declaration for the Protection of Humanitarian Personnel. And as a nation that knows security depends on sovereignty, Australia stands with the courageous people of Ukraine in their struggle against Russia's illegal and immoral invasion. We share the resolve of every member of the Coalition of the Willing to secure peace on Ukraine's terms. More than ever, we must work to see the promises of this place deliver real progress for the people. Australia is calling for a ceasefire, for the immediate release of the hostages, for aid to flow to those in desperate need, and for the terrorists of Hamas to have no role in Gaza's future. And this week, Australia recognised the state of Palestine because, to quote from the Charter, that forms the very foundations of this institution and reflects the very best of its idealism, we are determined, quote, to save succeeding generations from the scourge of war, to reaffirm faith in fundamental human rights, to promote social progress and better standards of life in larger freedom, and for these ends, to practice tolerance and live together in peace with one another as good neighbours. That was right 80 years ago, and it's right today.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.